Today on Running to Him.
God's will intersects with man's sin, and sometimes disappointment and depression result. Today we will read Job chapters 9 and 10 and concentrate on 10 verses 18 through 21. Job 10 verses 18 through 21 says, "Why then have you brought me out of the womb? Would that I had died and had no eye to see me. I should have been as though I had not been, carried from womb to tomb. Would he not let my few days alone? Withdraw from me, that I may have a little cheer before I go, and I shall not return to the land of darkness and deep shadow." Job, for no reason that he understood, had come under a terrible judgment. To him it seemed unjust, and not in the sense that God was unjust, but what he was going through did not seem right. Amid this understanding, Job, being very depressed, asked God to leave him alone so that he may have a little cheer. Now, we may go through times when we struggle with circumstances around us. It might be a prolonged illness or death of a loved one, possibly even some of the just stresses of life. But each one of us will feel that depression. The junior senator from Pennsylvania, John Fetterman, is experiencing just that pain right now. But in this case, part of his pain comes from his reaction to his strokes. It was announced this morning that his doctors recommended that he take more time off after the stroke rather than less. Most of us who have been through the strokes have testified to the truthfulness of those doctors' statements. Those with strokes need time to recover and to understand their new normal. This time to recover is true for everyone. But unfortunately, in search of position and glory, Senator Fetterman from Pennsylvania chose not to do that, and he is now paying what are the penalties. But sometimes we go through struggles not of our own making. For example, losing a child because of an accident, or war, or severe illness, or death because of a natural tragedy such as a hurricane or an earthquake, causes us to cry out to God and ask why he would do such a thing. And we need to be careful with this kind of thinking that God cannot cause evil. Satan causes evil. Mankind's choices cause evil. And in a sense, Adam and Eve's choice to obey God has caused evil all around us. We live in a time when we cannot escape either evil or disappointment. Last night, Tony and I had the opportunity to see a basketball game that pitted two teams against one another. The game was good in many, many respects. However, it was clear from the beginning which team had the advantage over the other. The home team, on average, was significantly taller and heavier than the visiting team. The visiting team lost. Did those on the visiting squad deserve to lose? Not in the sense that they played their hearts out, but they deserved to lose because the other team was better in a way that the visiting team could not prevent in their size, but better in how they made the baskets. We might ask God why he would allow such a thing to happen, but our lives see such disappointments, and we need to rest in God's comfort that he knows what is best for us. And that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but we must swallow it.
Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.